Meet PowerStrings, Melody Production's newest premium instrument for MSoundFactory. This symphonic strings library should fit well into anything from pop productions to film trailers. Alright, when you open up the instrument, you're greeted with this intro page, and it gives you quick access to all the most important settings. First, you can select between 8 different articulations. And then you have 5 controls to shape the specific sound, from stage spread, which can shift the string positions from being more in the center to being more stereo on left or right. Then we have pianoforte, the instrument reacts to dynamic playing by default. But with this knob you can shift from quieter to louder playing in a broader range. And you can also control this with the mod wheel. Dark and bright. Tonal and noise. If you turn it up all the way, the strings sound a bit more scratchy, and if you turn it down, they sound a lot more soft and maybe also a bit more synthetic. And Humanize introduces some pitch variation. If it's all the way down, it's very much in tune. And if you turn it all the way up, it gets a bit more humanized. Not every note will be perfectly on pitch. And the last thing you can do on this intro tab is introduce some harmonies. This makes it easier to play bigger chords, or you can, for example, layer octaves to get a very big sound very easily. On the Articulations tab, you can get a bit more detailed with how each string sounds. If you, for example, feel the hard strings are a bit too loud in comparison with the soft string in a line you wrote, you can turn down the hard string loudness, and when you switch, you can make it fit together better. You also have control over an ADSR envelope with additional hold stage. Or you can enable 2 different sample sets at the same time, transpose one of them around. Or you can even enable all of them at the same time. We also have some additional parameters here that are not always accessible. With the soft strings, we have the natural attack and the natural release. So if you turn those down, you can artificially tighten up the attack and the release a bit, as opposed to the more natural sound. which is a bit looser. With the soft legato, we have these two parameters, soft legato and soft bend. If soft legato is turned all the way down, there's no portamento at all. And the attack of the notes might be a bit sharp. Compared to when it's all the way up, the attack of every individual note gets a lot softer. And you can also enable some bend between the notes. With the hard strings, you have the control marcato hard. If that's turned down, you have a pretty gentle attack on the note. And if you turn it up, you get this sharper attack, nearly like a spiccato. And around the lowest MIDI notes, you can switch between these articulations with key switches. The next tab in this instrument is Creative, and this is for some more experimental and creative sound design. That's very nice. That's nice. You have a convolution, harmonics, FM, and diffusion. And next to these creative effects, you also have some more standard mixing effects. And of course, you also have the standard global page where you can adjust technical things like volume, velocity sensitivity, pitch bend range, and MPE stuff. PowerStrings is free for MSoundFactory and MSoundFactory LE owners, but you can also purchase it standalone and use it in the free player. Thank you very much, Melda Production, for having me. I have been Sylvan from the channel Santu's Sound Factory. Thanks for watching. Check out the new PowerStrings by Melda Production, and let's listen to one more example of how good PowerStrings can sound. See you again soon. Bye.